What's going on, YouTube? It's Q back here again with another video for you. In today's video, I'm about to address the thing that I hate most about my WRX, and that's going to be that shifter, that damn shifter. So I got a couple parts that we're going to install here at ARC. ARC is my home away from home, so go check them out. I'm going to drop their link in the description. They do the work on my cars, and then they also sell cars as well. But we're about to address that shifter because I complained a lot about the shifter in a lot of videos. My other cars, none of my cars shifters are this bad. This is probably the worst shifter I've owned. This doesn't have the STI short throw shifter. It's just the regular WRX shifter, which is abysmal to me. Take a look at this lineup here at ARC. Got some nice stuff. I see an Integra Type S over there. I did a comparison between the WRX and that. The GTR I just reviewed. YouTube don't like me reviewing older cars, but I think that was a good review. And we also got this Nissan, is that a 300ZX? Like those, and that Grand Sport, or not the Grand Sport, pardon me, that's the Z06, my bad. Then we also got these little light trucks over there. I think those would be cool to drive around. Let me know if you want me to do a video on one of these trucks, or anything here, just let me know. And my car got a lot of things fixed. I haven't modded any car this much until this WRX. It had a lot that I needed to up to Q spec, so I've been working on that. So got some appearance mods, got wheels, got the wing on the back so it looks aggressive. So it's almost there, but the driving experience, that's got to be top notch for me. So let me show you all what I did get. So the first thing that I got is this shifting plate. I've never seen one of these installed before. I guess because my shifters don't suck this bad. This is a shitty shifter if I'm being brutally honest. So we're going to get this installed. We're going to install the shifting plate in tandem with this brass shifter bushing. That should help clean up some of the slop. And I did install the Cobb shift stop. That was the first mod that I did just because the shifter is that bad for me. Like, I hate the shifter, and the shifter's so bad if this don't work, then this car might be out of there. I'm serious about that. So I don't want to go the short throw shifter route just because I don't like the added effort in the shifting. I might have to try one out to stop myself from selling the car because you already know I started looking. But if I can get this shifter right, then we will be good. And the reason I'm here at ARC is because I can't install these through the inside of the vehicle. We got to get the car on the lift so we can go in from the bottom and get these two installed. So that's what we're about to do. So let me go on in. Also want to give a shout out to Dane from Import Image Racing. He hooked me up with a discount on those. So give him a shout out and go check them out if you're looking for parts for the WRX. Actually, I got most of these parts from there as well, but I didn't get the hookup until I got these two parts. Unfortunately, because those cost a lot more. But let me go to the inside so we can get this done. We'll walk around up underneath. Make sure there's no oil leaks like the Integra had. I think we are all good up under here though. Take this shielding off, which got damaged by either a Firestone when they installed my tires or the dealership. But I showed y'all that in another video. Messed my stuff up. Got how removing all of these bolts to remove this big metal cover. They're all over the place, but I only showed y'all a couple of them being removed. Taking the bolts down from the shifting plate. We had them on the top, on the side, very difficult to get out. And finally we had to tap out this little pin. So we have the stock shift plate, and this is the aftermarket shift plate right here. So let me see what's the weight difference. I don't know, they both weigh about the same. I guess it's maybe the design. They don't seem too far off, but this one is definitely much thicker.
This is way shorter.
Yep, and way shorter. So let's get it put on and see what we do. And then that bushing as well. And then right here, this is the shifter bushing, just plastic or rubberish. What is that? Yeah, it feels like rubber. So we're going to upgrade that to the brass one. So yeah, those two, got to put it back up to the transmission and we'll be all good to go. So going to button them in and see how it drives. This shifting plate mounted up here now. It was a pain to get up in there, like I said. It is very tight, but Hal got me all together, like he always does. He figures things out. So now we're about to go on to the bushing. But yeah, gotta have some patience. The pins was difficult, had to straighten it out. There's just not a lot of space to work with, making it more difficult than it looks to be. Got the bushing in here, it's right there. Can y'all see it? Yeah, I can see it. So now, about to button everything down and put it back, bring the car down so we can go on the test drive and see if it worked or not. If not, we're getting rid of it. This is a stock bushing, a little bit on the squishy side. This is my bum finger that I can barely bend, but you can actually squeeze this. So the brass is definitely going to be an upgrade. Yeah, this feels flimsy. And we're going to remove this cover. This was on top of the transmission. Just hard. It's a terrible design. Hard to get up in there again. So we're just going to do without it due to the difficulty and not much added benefit of having it there. My initial thoughts on these two modifications that we added. So far, so good. So before, without anything, even the shift stop, when we had it in first gear, it would wiggle a lot to the side. The shift stop that I installed fixed that. Fifth and sixth gear still wiggles a little bit while in gear, but I'll take care of that later on. I can make some adjustments here. What Hal just installed is going to make the shifting just a little bit shorter, so I don't have, the throws aren't as long, and it is definitely firmer to get into gear, which I personally like. So it's reassuring, and it just feels so much better. So much better. Fifth and sixth are still kind of, I don't know, it's still a little long, but 1, 2, 3, and 4, I like that a lot. Like this is the bee's knees. So let me just drive it and get my thoughts as I drive it. This is just sitting here. We'll see what it's really like. We got a special guest behind us, the new GT3. That thing looks right. It's always something nice coming around here. Gotta love it. Yellow brake calipers. It's a fuchsia looking color. They just told me it's called Ruby something. But man, this is lovely. Love that wing too. Big wing, gang. Stand up. All right, let's get back to the WRX. Let's put this shift bushing and shifting plate to the real world test on the road. Already buckled up for safety. In case you were wondering, you care. Oh dang, need some washer fluid. Definitely a shorter throw, especially going into first. Much better. Uh-oh. When I think about that third gear though, I have to try that one again. Run that one back. You go ahead. First gear is nicer. Second gear is very nice. Third gear, nice. Fourth gear. All right, let me go backwards. Oh yeah, I can downshift much quicker, much better. It's reassuring, and that's kind of what I was missing. Sometimes the variances and force that I needed to put into the gear, it would just throw me all off. Uh-oh, missed that one there. Did I speak too soon? Does this need a break-in period? I don't know. Find out on the next episode of Q the Chaotic. Jumping the gun. I don't know. Never even seen traffic back here before. I was supposed to swing that thing. Up to fifth. It's definitely a lot nicer. Worthwhile so far. I don't want to pass judgment too early because I just got it on. We'll see what'll happen once it breaks in. So I'll drive it some more and see what it's like. But my initial impressions, this was worth it. This is what I was needing. Just more direct, better feeling. That's it. That's just need better feeling. That's all I need with my shifter. Shorter throws are added bonus too, so I can really get that thing in the gear like I need to. I don't even know if I want to go up in here and mess with this shift stop so I can get the slop out of fifth and sixth gear, because 1 and 2 is already good. I don't want to mess that up because it's just as good as I think it can get. That 5-6, which I don't have to aggressively shift over there. So that's what I'm thinking about, just leaving it alone. All right, this could be my newfound love for this WRX. Good stuff. Oh yeah, I think that's it. But like I said, I'll give you an update coming up on, well, I got to give y'all an update video on my overall impressions of the vehicle. It's about time for one. We've had it, I don't even know how many months it's been, but we passed 5,000 miles. So got to give that update video. I'll talk about this shifting experience more in that video. But initially, well worth the price. And this was only like $120, $130 combined for the both of them. The shift bushing was like $25, and the shifting plate was like maybe $100, I guess. And the discount saved me a few bucks. Yeah, the installation, I threw out a hundo for that. Took about an hour and a half for everything, which wasn't too bad. Just ran into some problems trying to get everything back to how it went. So it wasn't the easiest to install. Hao is extremely competent at what he does, and I take his word for the difficulty of it. But yep, I'm gonna get one more time, just revving up to 6, getting on the highway, and I will let y'all go. Enjoy y'all day. Daylight savings time out here today got me shook, thinking this a little bit. In my mind, it's 1:36, because I wasn't ready for that hour to go forward. Caught me by surprise. But I'm about to get on the expressway. I should have got in that lane to pass these people. All right, the big test. We're gonna rev it out too. Need to dust off the cobwebs on here. Can definitely bang it in the gears. This Sentra ain't doing me no favors in front of me though. Better to get into 5th gear. That throw is just a little bit on the long side, but I feel like this is how it should have been from the factory. Maybe this is close to the STI shifter. I have driven the car with that because I didn't have any problems with that. So from what I can recall, how this is now, I would say this is better than what I remember that STI short throw shifter being. This is what I needed. So I should have been from the factory. I don't know how you can have an enthusiast car with a shifter that's just that horrible. Just mind-boggling to me. But that's all I'm going to have to say about that. Hopefully you all enjoy it. Go check out Import Image Racing for these parts and ask for Dane if you want a discount on those. Super friendly, gets back to you really fast, and this part actually worked. So good upgrade, I recommend it. And shout out to Hao at AR Steve once again, doing all my modifications for me. And if you're interested in getting some work done, just hit him out. His website will be in the description as well. But enjoy driving. Woo! Gotta get used to that. I'm driving out my lane. That downshift of 4 wasn't smooth. Let me try that again. Oops, we got the flip the throttle. Forgot again. Alright, we're good now. We are Gucci. Alright, you all drive safe and take it easy. Peace out.